All right, well, good evening, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good Ignite conference. Thanks for joining us during the social hour tonight. It means you're fairly dedicated, so hopefully everybody's in good mind and has a good beverage. My name's Lane Swinka. I'm a program manager at Microsoft. My area of responsibility is, in fact, upgrade, so we're in the right spot. And this is my colleague, Gokul.
Hi, my name is Gokul Ramesh, and I'm Principal Solution Architect within the R&D group. And just like how many of you here are customers and partners? Okay.
Okay, very good. And how many are entertaining an upgrade to AX7 here in the next 6 to 12 months? Okay, you're in the right spot. Well, very good. Tonight what we're going to cover is essentially our prescribed methodology for upgrade. It's essentially a three-step process where we're going to analyze, we're going to execute, we're going to validate, and we're going to cover all of that in depth, but we are going to move fairly quickly because it is a theater session. From a visual, and hopefully this looks familiar, on a lot of these slides you're going to see reference to the documentation, so once you get a copy of the deck, you can click to get to our public documentation. This is essentially the flow that we're going to follow here. So you'll see the three different sections here in the middle, essentially starting on the far left there and eventually getting to your cutover and go live. The first section we're going to cover here is the analyze section. This is something you can start doing essentially right away from signing up in lifecycle services. So hopefully everybody's aware of LCS, getting that project spun up. You can essentially create one of those projects right now. So you don't have to buy your licenses for 365 just yet to start this process. How we're breaking this out here, we've got three different steps that can essentially execute in parallel. Some of this is functional in nature and some of this is technical. And we'll cover each one of these steps here to eventually get you to a project plan. One of the first things you can do is start going down the path of getting your upgrade analysis report generated. This is a new Power BI report that we've implemented that you can actually snap on or from the data from one of your on-prem AX2012 environments. So the process to get this report is essentially having one of your 2012 environments on-prem. You'll install the systems diagnostics utility or service, if anybody's familiar with that. That process will allow you to upload a certificate into Lifecycle Services, and what that will do within 20 minutes or so of being installed is start to send a lot of diagnostic information about your current environment out to LCS. Once we have the data in LCS, we can start to visualize some of the different areas in which you can save yourself some time and some money. So you'll see here some of this is around saving database size savings. The smaller your database is when you migrate, that's going to save you time because it's a fairly lengthy process to upload these environments to get a backpack generated for SQL Azure. So the smaller the database, the quicker you can run through that and be more iterative. And also, you get a certain amount of storage with your AX7 environment, and so the larger it is, if it goes over that threshold, then you'll have to incur additional cost as well. Some of the additional details, so it said savings, right? So there's some very prescriptive steps that this will give you to actually go into your 2012 environment and actually start to purge or archive certain kinds of information that may not be necessary. Maybe something that you've had for quite some time, but not necessary to upgrade your environment to AX7. In addition to the upgrade analysis report, which is somewhat of a technical activity, also there's the code upgrade analysis. So back in Lifecycle Services, you can configure your project. You can upload your model store, which includes all of your customizations, all of Microsoft's code, as well as any ISVs that you have, right? That's your model store. I would recommend taking the most recent model store that you've deployed to your production environment, get that uploaded into LCS, and click Analyze. What that's going to do is essentially give you a report, and also you see you can connect it to Visual Studio Team Services, or what's now called Azure DevOps, recently rebranded, to get work items actually generated. We give you an estimate on how long some of these things will take to convert to extensions. Of course, it's just an estimate. If you're looking to do some major refactoring, that may take more time than our estimate. as you're going through the analyze phase, if you're seeing areas in which you're not sure that you can make it happen through extensions that we have available today, do want to call out that there is the extensibility request feature in Lifecycle Services, where you can essentially say, I'm blocked because of X, Y, and Z. That goes straight to our product team. It actually creates a work item in our VSTS, and those are things that we prioritize very aggressively. We're asking that everybody get your extensibility requests in by January 2019, because it does take us some time to light those features up. But if you do feel that you're getting blocked, you do have some ways to let us know. Fit gap analysis. So this is actually more of a functional or business analyst activity. You can deploy essentially a vanilla environment. This is what we call the sandbox, and this is where you can actually try on D365 in the cloud for size with no customizations, right? Start to go through all of the hundreds of new features that we've implemented since 2012 to see, revenue recognition features, what have you, that it might be new. So this is a good way for you to start to learn, are some of our customizations even required to move forward, or is there now standard out-of-the-box functionality that can do that? And ultimately, our methodology is going to get you to a project plan. This is creating that high-level project governance, and with that, you've got the technical analysis and more of a functional review, and hopefully that's enough to get you started and through the analyze phase. And with that, we'll turn it over for execute.
Yeah, and once you have analyzed everything, that's when we would recommend you to move to the execute phase. And typically in the execute phase, that's when you start doing the actual work. And from an execute phase standpoint, you would go through some prep task on the AX2012 side. And from a D365 standpoint, you would upgrade your code. The previous one, Lane showed you can generate an estimate, but in here you are actually performing the upgrade process, looking at your code, moving them to extension. We recommend all the customers from now onwards move to 8.0 or 8.1. That means we don't allow overlays anymore. So you got to really think about moving your code to extensions. And then as part of your analysis, you would have a project plan in which you would have agreed with your steering committee that there will be some customizations that you would do. When I say customizations, in an extension fashion. So you would start working on them and develop your new code. And once you have all this created, then you would go through test cycle, right? So we recommend you to deploy this solution to your dev environment, get your AX2012 database prepped up, go through the upgrade process in the dev environment. So the reason we recommend dev environment is if you run into some issues during the upgrade process, it's easier to fix in the dev environment and reiterate because you have access to code and data. In Sandbox, you typically only have access to the data. So once you are good with that, you have a successful run, then we recommend you upgrade your Sandbox, and that's when you will let all your users to start testing, going through the D365 experience, and think about the business scenarios that they need to test and new functionality. In terms of the prep work that you can do on AX2012 side, think of cleaning up your existing data. And for this, we have like a prep data cleanup task. There is a hotfix that you would import on AX2012 side, which would let you, which Lane showed, which shows you can go clean up these data. Typically from the experience, what we have seen is there are a lot of DIXF tables or AIF based tables wherein you have huge amount of data. So you don't need this data as you move to the cloud. So please feel free to clean up those data and also go through the pre-upgrade checklist. So pre-upgrade checklist, you would run it in D365, which is prepping your database to move to the cloud. So in terms of pre-upgrade checklist, as I mentioned, we have a hotfix. You install those hotfix. You go through, it's like a fairly simple experience, click next, it's like a workflow. You go through all the steps, and once you're done, then that's when your database is ready. So what we do is, we look at few elements and prep those elements for D365 side. So one of the key things is security. And also, if you are in R3, the code and database reside in the same database. So we remove the code elements, or we make sure that we don't take the code elements to the cloud. And the good part of this prep task, you can run the prep task anytime. I will not hamper your production in any way. But when you're doing the final cutover, that's when we would recommend you run in the prod. But for your test cycles, take a copy of your prod, put it in your existing sandbox of AX2012, go through the prep steps, and then you're done. In terms of the code upgrade, the key thing here is make sure your ISVs are ready. So that's a crucial thing. Without the ISVs, you can't migrate or you can't upgrade to D365. So we have made sure all the ISVs who work with us, they are on D365 App Source and all those things. If there are any specific, then you can highlight to us, we can work with them. Yeah, and one other recommendation in terms of how to go about code upgrade, right? So where do I start? So we always recommend you start from the lowest model. From the lowest model, what we mean is like the platform and foundation. So if you have done any overlays in platform and foundation, start working with them and then move higher to app suite. If you do the other way around, that means you are never going to get a compilable app suite until you are fixed the bottom layer. So it's always good that you start with bottom so that you have compilable models at the very lower end of your solution, so that way it's easier to work. And the next step is the data upgrade. And once you have gone through the pre-upgrade checklist, then you would copy your database to the cloud environment of D365, and you would go through the runbook to do a data upgrade. And then you would move to the validate phase.
Very good. So in the validation phase, you'll see we're also splitting this out, technical and functional again. So once you're finished with the dev environment, at that time you can start planning a detailed cutover checklist. From how long does it take me to get a backpack out of my production environment? How long does that take to upload to LCS? How long does it take for us to, apply our latest customization package to the sandbox? You start to find all of these different things that you have to go through, order them in the proper sequence, capture the amount of time, or at least estimate how long you think those are going to take, and also assign those out to people. That eventually allows you to come up with part of your cutover plan from a technical perspective. In addition to that, you also start doing the UI and functional validation in your sandbox. Is the data there? Is it working? Are there additional parameters now in 365 that we didn't have, maybe around India localizations, GST, all of those different things that we've added that aren't in 2012 that you actually need to enable those functionalities before you can use the product, right? So you start to come up with a functional set of steps that need to be performed, and ultimately that gives you your cutover checklist. So data upgrade, again, this is just, after applying the code and running the data upgrade, did the environment even start? Believe it or not, in some cases that might not happen. So you're going to want to make sure that everything is online and available, that the batch jobs are running, and that they're taking the same amount of time that you expected them to, or hopefully faster. That your GL hasn't been modified in this process, right? You're just upgrading. We're not materially changing any of your financials, making sure that your inventory is still there, all of those good things from the data upgrade perspective. Again, we've got a methodology. It's called an upgrade methodology in LCS. This is going to have things like an example cutover plan. My biggest recommendation here in the validation phase is go through it. Do your go live. If you're going to plan to go live on a weekend, do a mock go live on a weekend with the team. Get them to understand what 2 a.m. on Saturday feels like, because unless they, I'll be there and I'll do that, they don't really understand what it takes to go through that. So again, we get you to this point in the validate phase. The more times that you can go through this process, the better. You'd be surprised how much you find just by going through the cutover checklist. Oh, we missed a step. Oh, this takes half as amount of time as we thought it did, or this takes longer. So the more times you can go through your mock cutover, the better. And this brings you to the actual go live weekend.
This is when you kind of see that you're nearing the happy hour, right? So in terms of go live, this is when you need to make sure that your your deployable packages are ready and you have gone through enough cycles of testing. And as part of your final cutover, you would have a checklist and you would go through the checklist. And key elements here are like you would turn off your AX 2012 instance and uh, take a backpack. Sorry, take a export of your AX 2012 database, create a backpack, take it to a sandbox, upgrade, and then once you so between the backpack process, once the backpack is created, you would upload it to LCS or any cloud storage, and then you would download it back to your sandbox, and then you would go through the data upgrade steps. And once your database is ready, then you can create an LCS service request for DSC team to copy your database from sandbox to the actual prod. So before the database is copied, you also need to make sure that the latest code or the final code is applied to your production environment. So once that's all done, then DSC will copy the database, they'll hand over the environment to you. That's when we recommend you do some set of smoke testing to make sure that the environment is stable and it is what you are expecting. And then once you go through the initial smoke testing, then you're good to let all your users in and call it a go live. But there are few things that we have seen with all the customers that we have gone through, especially for go live and few other things, right? One of the key scenarios are like I have document attachments. So how do I get those document attachments to D365? So we have high level two options. So within AX 2012, your document attachments might be within the database, or it could be in your network drive or in your SharePoint. So we have a tool within AX 2012 that will pull all these documents into the database, and when you lift and shift your database, those documents come to cloud as part of that database upgrade. And then within D365, you have a menu item then to remove those documents from database and push it up to the blob. The document attachments in D365 are stored in blob storage. So we support blob or SharePoint online. So this tool will do that. And for some of our customers, what we have seen is they have tons of files. Bringing all of them to database might drastically expand the database size. So for that, we have like entity-based document attachment movements. So you can use D365 entities. There are some out of box. If not, you can create one. We have documented that up in docs. It's a fairly simple process. So you can use data migration route to pull your documents wherever it is, SharePoint or network drive, and then use the entity route to push them to blob storage. And the other key factor is database size. So we had one interesting customer who had around 1.3 terabytes of database. And for this customer, if they have to create a backpack and they get the backpack up to the cloud and import it to SQL Azure, this entire process, just this process, took like 5 days. And this is not even running the data upgrade, right? This is just getting my backpack up to the cloud and SQL Azure. And if you think about it, for your test scenarios, it might be fine. But if you're going live, you can't shut your business down for 5 days or 6 days because you need to include even the data upgrade process. So for these customers, for any customers who have more than 400 GB of database size, we recommend you go through transaction replication. So you can replicate your production instance to the cloud. That way, you can do that well in advance. So all your data is synced up to the cloud and it happens in the regular fashion. So during your test cycles, instead of creating a backup of your prod, you can take the replicated database, take the copy of the replicated database, go through the upgrade process, do the testing. So that way you are actually testing what you would do in your actual cutover process. Again, we have documented this process. Right now, it's not in the docs, but we are soon going to publish this in docs. And since the data is already on the cloud, there is very minimal downtime during the cutover, at least to get your data up into the cloud. And the large tables are the ones that I spoke to you about, like where you have like staging tables in in AX2012 that you might not use in D365. We recommend that you clean up all those tables before you move to the cloud. And then the hot fixes. So we have done tons of performance improvements and some bug fixes. So make sure that always you are on the latest application and the platform. So moving forward from 8.0 onwards, we will make sure that you are always on the latest platform and app. But as of today, you need to make sure that you have the latest hot fixes. We have tons of perf fixes there. And the cutover process. So this is where, as I showed you in the diagram, so you are responsible to provide DSC and upgraded database. So you have gone through that testing process few times, but we rely on you to give us a final database that you would go live with. So with that, I want to open up for questions.
Andrea. Yeah. How are you?
So, have you considered the fact that you might have the need to have like an hard drive shipped directly to one of your data centers for large amount of data? Because I have a customer on a 30 terabytes.
Yeah, that's an
I
option.
can make the name.
Yeah.
That's an option, but we recommend using transaction replication.
Okay.
That might be what you have to do to baseline,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then turn on. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
The baseline was shipping directly the hard drive to your data center, and then use.
Yeah, did you say 30 terabyte?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a challenge because as of today, in terms of SQL Azure, we support up to 4 terabyte, but we need to look at compressing that and especially working on the large tables that you don't need.
Great question. Any other
Questions?
We also have a lot of information here on the doc site. Everything that we talked about today is already publicly documented with much more detail in terms of the step-by-step. So you're welcome to go through that as well. I've got both of our email addresses on here if you have any specific questions. And,
Yeah,
we're
please
really
feel free
excited.
to reach out.
Yep.
I need to change my email address. The friendly one doesn't work, but
Oh,
I'll update the slides and
spam me instead. That's my bad.
it's all laying.
Yeah. Well, great. Hey, thank you, everybody. Have a great
Yeah,
rest of the conference.
thanks all
Thank you for
for-
coming.
yeah.
Yep.